trying this again. And hopefully it works out. Let's see. Let's try this. I had to tinker around with my audio settings recently. my old headphones started going bad, so I need to replace them. It was more complicated than it needed to be to actually replace them. But to replace them, or by replacing them and getting a new setup working, my audio balance seemed to just get weird and different from last time. Hopefully, this sounds a lot better. And I'm glad I noticed sooner rather than later that it was a bit wacky, a bit out of place. Still seems like game volume might be a bit too loud. We'll see. Anyways, so let's get the introductory spiel out of the way. In case you're not familiar, I am the Sai Shyster, and I was involved on the recent, and by recent I mean I think it's 4 months since the release of the Spanish translation of Fire Emblem for Genealogy of the tripping on my words, goodness, Genealogy of the Holy War. Let me go grab a link of that to drop into the chat, because unfortunately YouTube will not let me put links in my description. Alright. So, I was involved on this translation project. It was a project that I did very little for beyond researching the names of all the characters that are yet to be officially localized. And as a sort of celebration of that project being released, I've been doing periodic streams, very sporadic streams. I really wanted to do this more regularly, but things just didn't work out like that. But here we are. I am playing through this game, and being the person running the Etymology of the Emblem blog series, who else, or rather, what else am I to be doing but talking about all the names in this game? Our first stream, we went over all the names from the introductory, not the prologue, because this chapter is called the prologue, but all the introductory text, talking about a majority of the names seen there. And the stream before this one, we talked about Sigurd, his retinue of knights, and our friends Lex and Azelle up here, as well as, well, they're not here anymore, but Edain and Midir from Yngvi. And today, we're actually going to just play the game. I know, crazy. Instead of playing nothing except pressing the A button, or doing a single turn to be able to talk about 2 more units, we're just actually playing Fire Emblem 4 today. Obviously, it's not that simple. We will have new faces arriving from over here in the near future, and hopefully we'll get to talk about some more of the names that we see over here between Castle Yngvi, DiMaggio, and maybe if we're lucky enough, we'll get far enough to see Evans and Gerald over here. But only one way to find out, yeah? I really hope I don't end up making too much of a fool of myself doing these, because it's been quite a bit since I've actually played this game. I think Alec can get this kill here, but I mean, he does have pursuit, so sorry, he does have follow-up. Still not used to that localization, but low hit rates, taking a gamble. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. And since this is a relatively recent translation patch, it would be irresponsible and rude of me to do anything to just skip over all the dialogue, even if this is, you know, obviously a stream for done by an English speaker targeting English speakers. It would be disrespectful to just mash through all the dialogue. I know there's supposed to be a more optimal way of handling this. I can't remember how exactly. Is it attack with the cell here? Or was it Promont Forest? Well, they give the same bonuses, yeah. Okay, so Lex takes 10, higher hit rate. Azel should double, right? Wait. There's the hand axe guy. And you as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll... I'll do this. And now that we know how to use the weapon triangle, because that's what I remember that village being, I think that's all of our viable moves this turn? Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's my boy Arden getting XP. Definitely will be very useful and not be Arden. Alright, so we have 3 more units, which means say goodbye to actually playing the game. It's time for me to geek out about names, because that's the kind of that's the kind of person I am, huh? Alright. Let me pull up my notes. So to start off, much like with Quan and getting ahead of myself, much like Idane and Midir from the last stream, we have Quan and Quan and Ethlyn, whose names similarly are derived from a singular their names are derived from a specific piece of Irish mythology that ties them together. So first we have Quan. Man on the thumbnail. In Japanese, his name is written like this: Quan. And this is a bit of a corruption of Kion. So in Irish mythology, there's this figure named Cian. If I remember how the story goes correctly, he is... I want to say he's the son or a grandson of one of the gods, one of the Tuatha Dé Danann, by the name of Dian Cecht. I'm fairly certain that that's correct. And it goes that he had a cow. Let me just make sure I'm not mixing up my myths. Alright, double checked. I'm not mistaking myself. So Cian had a cow, and this cow just so happened to get taken up by the leader of the Fomorians, who are this monstrous antagonistic group that sought to take over Ireland. So, Quan goes, and with the help of I believe it's a druidess? Yes. No? No. I'm so glad I decided to double check all of this. Okay, so Quan gets the help of for simplicity's sake, let's just say a familiar, in the spiritualistic sense. And so Quan and this familiar go and attempt to retrieve this cow. And he Quan goes and scales this massive tower that Baldr kept, in accordance with the guidance of this spirit. And there he finds someone named Ethlyn. Okay, not quite. He finds someone by the name of typically written Ethnio, or sometimes Ethlio. However, that has also been, or rather, there have been some times in which a name like Ethlyn has been used, though here it's L-E-N-N instead of just L-Y-N. So, as it turns out, Baldr, the leader of the Fomorians, received prophecy that he was to die at the hands of his own grandson. So to prevent this, he put his only child, his daughter, that being Ethlyn, or Ethlio, locked away. He locked her away in a chamber at the top of this giant tower. Just figuring that she could just be hidden away, and thus he avoids the prophecy that he has his only spawn separated from the rest of the world, unable to bear him a grandson. But of course, that isn't how it goes. Quan climbs the tower, as I said. He meets Ethlyn. Standard mythological fairy tale affair. They fall in love, they sleep, and with that is the conception of someone by the name of Lou, who is the well, most importantly in this scenario, the grandson of Baldr, and he would go on to kill him in the second Battle of Yng River. But most importantly, he is one of the most important gods to the Irish pantheon. He is the god of light. He is a god of techniques and various arts. Very, very important god in general. And to get ahead of myself, Quan and Ethlyn bear 2 children. One, her name doesn't quite relate to the story of Quan and Ethlyn, as far as I'm aware. But of course, Leif, his name greatly resembles that of Lugh, and even at a point in Thracia, he adopts a pseudonym of Lugh, which clearly is meant to invoke this relationship. Alright. That is the happy couple. Moving on, we have our... Well, at this point, I believe he's just a squire, but our lovely favorite knight, Finn. Finn, at surface value, doesn't seem that complicated of a name. In Japanese, his name is written Finn. Oh crap, I forgot to say... That's how Ethlyn's name's written in Japanese. Esrin. But Finn is... I feel like most people can put this connection together fairly easy. If I can spell correctly. Finn most likely just gets his name from Finn McCool. He is the principal character of the Finian cycle, which is the fourth and last of the Irish cycles of legends and fairy tales and myth. Fairy tales not the word to use there. I'm sorry, but of the four cycles, conveying various mythological tales. Finn is the key character of the last one, in which he leads the Fianna, which is, as us Fire Emblem fans will likely know, the namesake of the village of Fianna that takes Finn, Leif, and Nana into custody to protect them from the Empire. But of course, it simultaneously is where the term Finian in the Finian cycle gets its name from, which can be a bit confusing. You look at it and you think, oh, it's Finian to relate as an adjective form of Finn, but not quite how it is. So, Finn's story is that he was the son of a man named Cool, who was the original founder, or I don't think he was the founder, but he was a prior leader of the Fianna. But he has a elopement with a I believe he's not nobility or like a king or anything, but he's a respectable figure in Leinster, by the name of Tag Macnuadat. Tag Macnuadat. I forgot to say it earlier. Irish is not a language I am entirely familiar with, so please forgive me for any misspeakings, any instances of tripping on my words or getting pronunciations wrong. But Finn's father elopes with the daughter of Tag Magnuadat, which I've seen is in some sources he's supposed to be the child of or not the child, but descended from a major god whose name is Nuada, hence his surname, and because of this this relationship between Kul and Tag's daughter, he's largely exiled and is eventually killed. But luckily, through Kul's death, he is able to grant his daughter grant his wife and son to escape. And Finn becomes this very important figure who is able to prove himself as being a very valuable and powerful knight, knight's not the right word, but a formidable warrior who serves his kingdom well, and is able to reclaim his father's Fianna, right? I think that's all that really relates to Finn as we know him in Fire Emblem. Okay, one more thing. I have seen a hint of something that may be a reasoning behind why Finn is the name of a loyal vassal to Quan and Ethlyn. As it turns out, there are some versions of the story of the story of Quan and Ethlyn's meeting that use a different name for Lu's father. Instead, he is named... Let me make sure I spelled that right. Okay, yeah. Instead, Quan's name is Finn McNeely. Which, I mean, yeah, you take a look at that. There's no two ways looking at it. His name is Finn. And of course, we see in the second half of the game, and in Thracia as well, that Finn becomes the sort of father figure to fill in for Quan after his death. So to me, at least, it seems like a very intentional choice that Finn and his name ties to two different figures bearing not quite the same name, but similar names that relate to each other, or that relate to both aspects of Finn's character. And I think it's very, very neat. And with that, I do believe it's time to move on with the game. Crazy, I know. Me, actually playing the game. Alright. Let's start off. Oh, how am I gonna start off? I guess I'll keep it nice and simple. Just have Arden initiate combat here. Yeah. I was thinking maybe trying to give him a bit of combat preference, but sorry, not combat preference, but EXP preference. Try and give him the final blow, but probably not the play. Where is the closest church? Okay, it's going to have to be there. Alec's gonna be hurting for a while, but that's fine. No. You know, I actually forgot Nisha had a cost. Okay, yeah. They both went up north. And Sigurd's got all these guys under control, so Alec is safe to come over here. Perfect hit rate. You'll face an 18, that's not too bad. But it would be really funny if I just played really bad. By which I mean I get hit by an 18. Okay, safe. Yeah, I'll just rush these two. Actually, okay, that's how far he goes. He's less range. Quan will be perfectly safe. Just wait. Finn will trail behind him. I probably should have. Yeah, I misplayed with Alec. I should have tried to send him a bit further back so he could meet up with Ethlyn and give her some experience while healing him up. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Is this Handex guy? No, this is Handex guy. Okay. Next should be... yeah, he just takes 9 damage. Get some sweet Paragon XP. And he visited the village, so it should be fine to put him on the church. Yeah, I'll just... Wait, what am I doing? Run Ethlyn down here. Wait. And... send Sigurd back into battle. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'll just take out the archer. I'm tempted to give him Lance XP instead of sword. Not XP. Lance kills to hopefully... Well, no. No, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I don't think anyone's ever gonna really hold on to this lance long enough for it to be a worthwhile investment for the crit chance. Whatever. For the heck of it, blah. Okay, no, my intrusive thoughts are winning. I'm going Lance. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I actually forgot the weapon triangle avoid impact was that high. But it's no big problem. And sacred dodges anyways. Alright, let's do save. Alright. Alright, you can hoof it. Meant to equip a javelin, but it's fine. Actually, I forget. Okay, it's just an iron lance on Quan. It's been a while. Wait, no. I am the fool. That's a steel lance. Have I mentioned that it's been a while since I played this game? Rush over here, wait. I could let Alec fall back, get healed. No, I'll have... Yeah, I'll have Alec fall back. Shouldn't be too too much of an issue. Glad you like the name explanations. I wasn't... For one, I was tripping on my words quite a bit and constantly second guessing myself. But on top of that, it was all stuff that I already talked about on my on the etymology of the emblem blog, so I wasn't sure if people were just gonna be uninterested because they already read it all before, but glad you were a fan. And okay, I could leave this Verdanian just to hang back, probably attack Finn, and have Sigurd charge forward, especially if I could reach this village sooner, keep it from burning down. Yeah, we can try that. I'll use the sword again. You get me back into 15% hit rates. Wait, and that should be everyone except y'all. Forgot about you. I'll swing Lex back over here. It's fine. I can try and take him over that castle. Village, wrong term. And the Zell should be just fine. That's my boy. That's not my boy. Okay, I gotta check. What's the Zell's defense growth? I don't remember it being that high. Nice. 20% growth. Alright. Wrong way. There. Sigurd should be fine, unless hit rates are just against me. Oh. Love to see it. 0% hit. Goes for Finn, like I thought. He should be fine. Yeah, just... what was that? 5 damage? 6 damage? Let's go. HP only level. Alright. Safety save. Yeah, it's a challenge to try and decipher, I guess, just names in general when they come from a culture and a language you're unfamiliar with. Especially Irish, whenever it's a language that kind of looks like someone just slammed their hand on a keyboard sometimes, but you get to learn the habits, the what's the term I'm looking for? The how certain letters come together, make certain sound clusters. Yeah. And I mean, I guess I'm the sort of person who definitely needs to say Irish in a completely wrong way to make a fool of myself. I don't make a fool of myself nearly enough. Ethlyn just has a slim sword, right? Yeah. I'll swing Sigurd down here. Very nice. Okay, no. I thought this guy was a bandit for a moment, or brigand. That's the term we use in this game. But no. So we should just be fine to park Sigurd right here. I definitely don't want to visit the village. This is a speed ring, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, how will I handle this? Thinking, come over and attack with Lex first, which 15 minus 8, 7 times 2, 14. Yeah, I think a culmination of everyone here can mop it up pretty swiftly. And just this attack here should be able to get Alec to a level. Yeah. Blank level up. Let's go. I don't remember my last time playing this game having this cursed of levels, but here we are. Okay, so 31. Quan can manage 32 minus 8. Already went over that, Brendan, come on. So 26. What am I saying? 26? Eesh. Wait, did my brain actually just shut off its math capacity? I don't know how to do math anymore. It's fine, it's fine, it'll be fine. Yeah. Also, I definitely forgot that Quan has Adept. Even though I've looked at Leaf and his stats for long enough working on the illustrated works translation that I should remember that he has Adept from his dad. But it's fine, it's fine. Actually, good question. What am I doing here? Well, for one, I definitely should have had Quan equipped a javelin for this guy. Finn. Yeah, I can just park him. No, heal him first. Heal him first. Come on. I mean, he's most certainly not facing any chance of death, but Ethlyn needs the experience. And it's a safer play to make. Yeah, because wait, already did that. Arden keeps on marching on. I already did them, and that just leaves Nisha to come. Okay, these are hand axe guys? No, neither of them are hand axes. Okay, so around the trees, that guy's furthest, so I'll park Nisha here. Should be good, he can tank these fine. Alright, let's go. Actually hit. It's fine. Goes for Finn, like I thought. It's hit again. I mean, I'm glad Finn has the ability to outrun them, but kind of sucks. Save. Arden, move out. Alright. No one else can attack this village, so it'll be fine if I have Sigurd. Oh, no. I want these guys to head up towards Arden. Should be fine. At this point, probably should have Sigurd come this way. Let's just get things started over here. Alec will be fine. Wait. Yeah. It's fine if Finn tanks this. It's a double. These guys have how much move? You know what? Just to be safe, I'll just have Finn retreat over here. Six move. You guys here don't move. He's gonna die. So yeah, Finn's safe. Yeah, I'll just grab Sigurd, scooch him over here. Brendan, stop mixing up your buttons. Scooch Sigurd over here. Fight. Right here, so I can save that kill for someone else. Quan. Yeah, I should do what I can to get him, get the javelin to 50 kills. And I'll move him down here. Hopefully bait the archer. Past these tiles, Nisha's safe. But I don't think. No. Okay. Wait, did I actually just do a big oopsie? No, I'm fine. Just need Nisha past here. Thank you, Nisha, for protecting, thank you, Arden, for protecting Alec. I'm mixing up everyone's name. What's going on? Anyways, send Lex up here. Have Lex do Lex things. He should be fine, so I'll have Azelle go south. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oop, forgot Ethlyn. Who am I healing? I guess it doesn't matter particularly. I can just do her conversation with Sigurd right now. I forget, is talking an action in this game? That's a weird sentence. It doesn't matter, it's Sigurd, he'll be fine. If she can't heal him after this, it'll be fine. It is an action. And thinking about it now, I could have healed, and that would have put her into Cantor state, from which she could have then talked. Good to know. We'll remember for the future. Good thing I did it in a low-stakes environment. Goes for Quan like I thought he would. Though a depth proc, but that's fine. Okay, he goes for Azelle. The other one should be out of his range, so we'll go for Arden. Yep. That's my guy. That's him. That's Arden. Strong and tough. Definitely not a bad unit. Let's just start off. I forgot to save. It's fine. It'll be fine. What did I say? It's fine. Good level. HP strength, skill, defense, res. Okay, Lex. Go off, King. Okay. I'm probably not gonna spend too much time on this. But here we have the first mention of Baldo, or that's how he's called in Spanish. In English we call him Baldr. In Japanese, his name is Barudo, which can be interpreted as bald, which is pretty funny, but specifically is meant to refer to the Norse god of... I've seen claims that he's supposed to be a god of light, which I think is really interesting, because I feel like with that context, it makes the whole Svai no Hikari, or I think it's translated as twofold light. The whole idea with the prophecy surrounding Leaf that Shroff talks about in Thracia. I think it's really interesting to interpret it. If Baldr is a god of light, I feel like sometimes I see people say he is, sometimes I feel like it's just not something. It almost seems like it's something people just sort of made up. I could be wrong, I could be missing crucial information, but if that is the case, that Leaf is someone who carries the name of a Celtic light god with the bloodline of a Norse light god, that being how it's two lights within him, or the one who carries two lights. Yeah, just something I think's interesting to think about. But back to Baldr in specific, he is a son to the high god, the chief god of Norse mythology, Odin, and he is most infamous for being a incredibly powerful individual who, I need to double check. I think I wrote it sufficiently in my own notes, but I might have to pull up outside sources. Okay, yeah. I have it. Everything I need already here. So Baldr's mother, the goddess Frigg, received premonitions that Baldr was going to die, that he was to die prematurely, and to combat this prophecy, Baldr and his mother had everything on Earth make a vow to not bring harm unto Baldr. Everything except for one thing, the mistletoe, because they thought that it simply was had no means of doing harm, so they overlooked it. However, and unfortunately, the trickster god Loki, you love him, you hate him, he caught word of this, and in response he made depending on the source, either an arrow or a spearhead that was crafted of mistletoe, and he took it and gave it to Baldr's brother, and amidst all the other gods who developed a kind of cruel pastime of just throwing things at Baldr because they knew it couldn't hurt him, Loki directed Baldr's brother, whose name is Ullr. We'll talk about his namesake in this game later. And so he directs Ullr to cast this mistletoe at his brother, and it instantly kills Baldr. And this incident is said to be the first domino leading up to the Twilight of the Gods, Ragnarok. And so you can see a lot of how this influences Sigurd's story, especially. In a very similar vein to how we talked about how Sigurd's name, or how Sigurd is influenced by his namesake. For one, rather amusingly, Baldr is supposed to be this great, mighty hero. And of course we have that reflected in how Sigurd is in game, that he is this mass destruction, just sweeping over battlefields, can do it single-handedly. So of course there's that, but also it's Sigurd's actions in this game, in the first half of the game, leading up to the Battle of Valhalla, where he inevitably is killed by someone certainly not close to him, in the same way that Ullr and Baldr were brothers, or even going back to the story of Sigurd, how Sigurd and Gunnar were close to each other. But still, someone of the same nationality, someone of the same country, who started off the game being seemingly on good terms with each other, that is by his hand, and by the hand of those who surrendered Loptus, who I don't believe I talked about before, but the name relates to the trickster god Loki. That by his hand Sigurd is killed. Yeah, I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about with Sigurd. Did I say for Sigurd? I meant for Baldr. We'll talk about Byron and Tyrfing at a later date. And let's get back to all this mess. Do you have... Okay. How am I going to do this? I'll just have Ben do his thing over here. Yeah, who defeat XP is easy to get lost in thinking about how to distribute everything. especially because I did do some planning after my first stream on what pairings I want to do, because I really want to try things a bit different, builds that I don't think I've done before. So I have some creative thoughts in mind. We'll see how they go. I think I'll play silly and give the kill to Arden. Primarily because it's silly. I'll have Nisha. Nisha can head towards the church, and I'll have Azel and maybe Lex, if I can, make their way towards this village. I forget. Okay, yeah. For a moment I couldn't remember if Quan and Ethlyn's conversations were mutually exclusive or not. I was wrong. I think... No. I'll go overly complex. Drops... Oh, wrong key. Drop Sigurd there. I learned from last time. Conversation is a action that... Okay. Very cool, Quan. Just talk with your in-law. I don't care anymore. And I'll have Ethlyn loop over here and heal up Finn, since he'll be taking an attack next turn. Or rather, taking an attack on enemy phase. I can have her run up, get a bit closer to these guys. Alright. Get our turn save. Zell should just get this kill. Yep. He's a big boy, can do it all himself. I probably shouldn't have said it. Definitely a awkward and pretty cringe statement from me. Arden will do Arden things. Quan, please actually hit. Alright, cool. Thanks, Quan. Very cool. 10. Okay, yeah, free. I can't quite remember. I think I got... I think I used Finn. Okay, really, Finn? I was about to talk about how I would use you and get you promoted, and we'd all have a great time, but apparently you beg to differ. I feel so betrayed. So betrayed, Finn. Anyways, yeah. How much gold does he have now? Right. Did I just send Finn north? I am a fool. I want him to get the speedrun. Anyways, I'll just park Nisha here. DiMaggio. I'll talk about his name in a little bit. I just want to double check his stats. 27. So Alec would just take 20. 44% hit. It wouldn't be doing much, but it would be decent XP. I'll just have him wait there. And I'll have Ethlyn back up. Heal her brother. I should have done this sooner. Not that it's not that big of a deal, but XP is XP. Come on. Wait. That's everything. Yep. Big damage, yeah. Alright. Definitely one likes to head over here. I'll give a Zell this village. Alright. Ullr, I forgot it. Ullr is talked about in this village, not the next one. Or rather, the village with the speedwing. In Japanese, Ullr's name is Uru. Either way, it's meant to reference the Germanic god Ullr, written the same as is in game, who is a god associated with the winter season, skiing, which, you know, we think of skiing typically as just sport, but to the Germanic peoples during the winter months, it was definitely a means of transport and a technique used in hunting. Hence why Ullr is also a god of archery. Hence why the name's used here for the founder of House Yngvi. And speaking of, we also have House Yngvi. In Japanese, it's written this: Yngvi. A lot of us will probably remember calling it Jungbi when the old romanization was used. But no, that's supposed to be a not a silent J, but a I don't know the proper terminology. The J when it sounds more like an I. Anyways, so Yngvi, as is localized, is the name belonging to a Germanic god, which is generally considered to be one and the same with the Norse god by the name of Frey. Frey is a fertility god, a god of peace, of kingship, and that last one is very important because many families claim to be descendants of Yngvi or of Frey, and thus try to use it as the concept of a divine right of kings, where they attest that they are derived from Frey and thus they should be king. So like the Yinglings were a major family, and the dynasty that ruled over Sweden and Norway. It's also worth noting that Frey had a twin sister by the name of Freya. The J is sometimes there, sometimes not used. But I think this is worth noting because they are twin siblings, much like House Yngvi's heirs are the twins Brigid and Edain. And also Andre's there, I guess. Also, as a more loose connection, Frey is a god heavily associated with horses and horsemanship, and similarly, whenever the Celtic Etain, the namesake of Edain, is deified rather than just being perceived as a common human that ended up being the wife of Midir. She tends to be associated with horses. Frequently she gets conflated with other Celtic gods belong to the British Isles, and I'm trying to remember the different mythologies that are in that cluster beyond Irish, Gaelic, Welsh. I feel like I'm missing one. Because I know Edain commonly gets conflated with Rhiannon, which is from Welsh myth. But I also know she is conflated with Epona. In case you were wondering, yes, that's where the horse from Zelda gets her name. Okay, Wikipedia just says Gallo-Roman religion. Helpful. I feel like there should be a more specific term, but it's fine. No, Saxon is more falling under the category of Germanic rather than Celtic, if my understanding is correct. But I believe that's everything that I wanted to say about Yngvi and Ullr. Ring, we'll probably talk about chapter 3. I think that's the next time that he gets talked about. Also, I just don't have my notes situated for him yet. Or Andre. We'll talk about him in chapter 5. I will say, Ring, if my understanding of how his name came to be is correct, is a lot more interesting than you might think at first glance. Anyways, I am going to rush to heal Lex, because I'm planning on having him park in front of the bridge. Ooh, speaking of the bridge, I have a really bad memory, so I can't remember if it's handled in game. Yeesh. I can't remember how it's handled in this translation project. I know in Project Naga, the river that runs under the bridge that connects to Evan's castle goes unnamed. In the original Japanese script, it's given a name, and that name is, I pressed the wrong key. The name is Yun, which is also the name of, or rather, is a name invoked in the introductory chronology of the game, where it said that the original kingdom of Gran, that would later become Granville, was founded on the I'm pretty sure it says it's on the west bank of the Yng River. Yun here seems to be derived from I'm so sorry, my brain just shut off. Yun, it's just the first two characters from Yngvi, from Yngvi's Japanese name. I opted to have it translated in this as Ing, I believe. Which in Nordic runes, Ing is one of the runes that is for one belongs just is another character and word in the language, but also it ties into it ties into the name used for Yngvi in more Germanic uses. If I understand correctly, they use the name Yngvi or Yngvi with a W instead of a V, and with an I in place of a Y. But you could easily just interpret it as just YN or like YNG, like the first part of Yngvi. It's up to interpretation. But just wanted to remark on that before I forgot. And then I'll have Arden keep on marching down. Nisha can run off this way. Finn. I'll leave him be. And then we got all of this. Since Alec didn't get hit, he'll be fine. He can whack. Do another hit. What am I doing? I forgot to take Finn to this village again. Ooh, I am big fool. That's not what I wanted. It's fine because because Alec's fine, he didn't get hit, but that could have been really bad. Alec, please, good level. HP. Sure. You know what? I'll take it. Okay. First things first. Run over here. Heal Finn. Drag him back to the village. Let's do this again. Now, I'll have Alec run off. Quan should be fine. Okay. Javelin 70. Better. Do I want to actually do this though? Quan will take. Quan will take 19 if he gets hit. Sitting at 27 HP. We'll just go for it. He won't die. I can just send him up north. It'll be fine. Thanks, Quan. Very cool. All right. Sigurd, do your thing. All right. So DiMaggio, before I actually forget to talk about him. In Japanese, his name is DiMaggio. Which is, I mean, you can probably tell what is going on here. It's one character short from DiMaggio. And just about no matter how you look at it, is from baseball legend Joe DiMaggio, which you look at and you start scratching your head for a bit, because it's sort of a really odd choice, because everything else that we've looked at has been Norse mythology, Celtic mythology, Irish mythology in specific, or like something that pulls from Roman history or Greek concepts. So why is Joe DiMaggio here? Well, for one, this isn't the first time that that sports balls have been referenced in Fire Emblem before. Most specific, or rather, what comes to mind most for me is Sedger from FE1. In Japanese, his name is Zagaro. And this, similarly, is kind of hard to read it as anything other than Zagaro, in reference to a very famous soccer player. Sorry, I'm American, so I say soccer. Mario Zagallo, who, in his later career, especially whenever he was acting as a coach, he gained the common moniker Old Wolf, which obviously ties into him being part of the Wolf Guard, Coyote's Men, if you go with the current translation that no one likes, and that he's portrayed as being a very close friend to both, or being a close friend to Wolf, literally named Wolf, and the and he's a loyal subject to Hardin, who, you know, in English we call him the Coyote. In Japanese he's called the Wolf of the Ley. So obviously more connections to wolves. I know there's something suggested for how Violin's Japanese name ties into wolves. I still haven't found anything connecting Roche, which may be intentional considering that he's the only one from FE3 you're able to recruit. That you're able to recruit in book 2, so maybe that's intentional, maybe it's not, maybe I'm reading into it. Back to Joe DiMaggio. Famous baseball star, and he also had a very famous wife. Joe DiMaggio, in case you don't know, was husband for a time to the famed Marilyn Monroe, acclaimed actress, model, said to be, for the longest, the most beautiful woman on the world. But on top of that, they didn't have a particularly good relationship. They had a very strange relationship, and DiMaggio was someone incredibly attached, overly obsessive, and was it was very obvious that he had a abusive streak when it came to her, and they divorced after about 9 months. Oh dear. My controller fell off my lap. It's fine. And of course, we immediately can connect this to the scenario that we see with Verdane invading into Granville and attacking House Yngvi. Because Edane is clearly suggested to be an incredibly striking, one of the most gorgeous women in the land. In the span of the first 2 chapters, you meet 3 different characters who fawn over her. And again, she's named after someone from Irish myth and legend who is said to be an incredibly beautiful woman, the most beautiful woman in all of Ireland. And she just gets taken away, abducted beyond her will by the Verdanians. And then on top of that, we have... Wait, I actually need to seize the castle. But before I forget, we have our friend Gerald over here. His name's Gerald. I know this name box isn't popping up yet, but that's his name in this translation patch. It was a decision from me, and I have reasons why it was changed from Gerrard. But we'll get to that whenever we go and actually attack that castle. There's my deer. I have a bit of a confession. I've never actually used Nadir long term. I don't even think I've promoted him before. I know that I know that Jomka is just factually worse. He's not on a horse. You can sell the not the brave bow, the killer bow I just don't like Midir. Like, just about everything about him, other than his gameplay purpose and having pursuit, I just don't... He doesn't click with me. I'll see if I can actually use him this time. We'll see. I mean, sure. Midir probably should start at 1 HP, but this is also a game where standing in a castle, or standing in a castle heals your HP. So maybe he just got some passive game mechanic healing despite being on death's door. I mean, just in general, I guess if we're going by common fan rules and fan terms, he definitely is bad unit feel. That you just watch him in the first cutscene getting bodied, and then he shows up, and suddenly he isn't at 1 HP for some reason. It is pretty weird. Anyways, I think I'm actually going to try and finish this chapter, because I should be able to get to the end, fight Gerald, seize Evans, talk about their names. I should be able to do that in an hour, and I don't think I want to stream past an hour or more, but I need to take a break really quick, so be right back. Alright, we're back. Right. First things first, before I forget, Finn, go to your village. I said Finn, go to your village. Your people need you. Nisha took a bit of a beating over here. I think I'm going to Azelle approach. No. Ethlyn heal first, then Azelle approach. Alright, first level, HP. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Now, I'll have Azelle approach. Knock out this guy with a fire spell. Okay, 2 fire spells. And then I think the play will be... Lex comes in, props himself right here. I'll just wait, tank some attacks. Arden up to. He can maybe, if any archers or hands axe guys show up, he can probably tank something from over there. Quan, he can charge up. Alec can join too, as can Madeir. And Sigurd I'll just have run more directly north, so he can get to Arbus, get his sword. Nisha, guess I'll just put him down here in case anyone wants to strike him. Yeah, I think that works. I may have overestimated Lex's ability to tank. Okay, we're good. We're good. Zell. Okay. Let's actually think about this, because apparently just not thinking and throwing Lex at the problem will not help. Azelle will kill like all of these guys, because he does 18 times 2. But if I keep him there and put like Arden here, because he's Arden with that massive 13 defense, and none of these guys have skills, so it's not like he's gonna get doubled by pursuit or something. I think it'll be fine. Also, I haven't saved this turn, I don't think. Safety save. And have Finn finally get this village. Alright, speed ring. Very cool, very nice. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to try it. Lex. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad play for me to have Lex charge up, attack this archer when he can't be retaliated, and then canter back. Do that. And then have Arden come up and tank here. Or do I have him tank here on enemy phase? Probably just park him on the bridge, because otherwise, like, if he's here, he'll get attacked by 1, 2 for certain. Iron Axe, Iron Axe. How many hand axes are here? Okay, so it's just 2 hand axes. Just that one. And this one. And then everyone else is an archer. So then 1, worst case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. $20 attack. Arden would take 7. The archers have 18 attack. Right? It's consistent. Yeah. So that would be worst case scenario 7 times 1, 2, 3. That's 21. Okay. Just to play it on the safe side, I'll park him here. I'll have Nisha retreat. How much will Madeir do? %50 hit rate. 19 minus 8, so 11 times 2. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll just have him wait right here. I'll have Ethlyn heal her hubby. And then I can see if him with a javelin can bait some other archers. Okay. He has 10 defense, so he takes 10 from an archer. How much does he take from a hand axe? Okay, same damage. And worst case scenario, Quan, if he were to accost and kill, sorry, not accost, if he were to adept, he'd take 10 times 2, so he'd live. I didn't equip a javelin. Okay, don't have to worry about that anyways, just not for the reason I thought it would be. Come up here, wait. Alec approach. And that's everything. Archer goes for Arden. Okay, cool. They are the fools. They blocked any 2 range attacks from getting Arden. Probably best case scenario. And here's Arvis. For obvious reasons, we will talk about him a lot later. But he gives us a nifty sword. That's nice. You know, this conversation just reminded me that there's supposed to be a conversation between Sigurd and Azel and Sigurd and Lex that I haven't done yet. And I'd like to show off the conversations in this. And I'd like to hope that I didn't lose access to it. Okay, I have not. Okay, nope. Safety save. Now Sigurd can charge forward. Giselle takes a fire shot here. I will have a Zell. Take some bow shots. Take some one-hand axe. Use them at 1. You know what? I will have him move, and we'll give a kill to Quan, and then I will heal Quan up. Thank you for actually hitting your javelin, Quan. Very cool. Good level. HP. Strength. You know what? I'll take it. Strength is a stat I like to see. I'll heal up Quan. Yeah, I think I'll put 7 minus 20, 18, right? 7 minus 18, so he'll take 11. Yeah, I can just put him here to make sure that there's some bait. Alright, very nice. Arden will be fine, I think, I hope. Arden gets a level. That's my boy Arden getting a solid level. Love to see it. And they keep just blocking all the archers. I'm not complaining. Okay. So start. I believe I will. Did he level speed? I don't think he did. Wait, he actually leveled speed. That's incredible. Okay. No question about it. Arden, he's going all the way. Wait. I haven't saved this turn. I have saved this turn. Okay. Gazelle, do your thing. Can you get a solid level 2 as well? Strength magic. Okay, okay, lad. At least you're already doubling. Wait. That's a silly statement. You leveled magic. That's what matters, Hazel. And you leveled. Period. So yeah. What was I doing? I was going to... yeah, I'll just archer my archer. That's fine. He can ride away to safety. Wait. Quan, take a javelin. Cool, Quan. Very cool. I'm going to have Arden back up. Get him healed up. It'll be great. It'll be Arden. And I'll just play it nice and simple. Where did the hand axe guy go? Okay. He's right there. SL should take 18 fine, right? Yeah, because he'll take 15 from the hand axe. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just... Not quite what I wanted. I meant to change his equipment, but it's fine. It's fine. Now it's still there. Keep those two safe. I probably shouldn't have cantered Quan away, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Wait. I might have messed up big time. Okay, no. SL doesn't double. We're safe. That did not play out any way I thought it would, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just have Zell kill this archer. Heal up my deer so we can go back to archer duty. Okay, nice dodge. I can just leave the deer in place then. Wait. I'll have Arden walk forward. I'll just have him wait. And I can have Quan come down here. And hopefully he can actually hit a javelin for once. That would be nice. Actually, I'm gonna move Alec to... Nope. Yeah, we'll do this. Surgery will be fine. 9 hit rate. Arden will be fine. He dodges it too. None of them are going for my archers down south anymore. Are they? Okay, he's going for Quan. Okay. Hit? Actually hit. No adept, but it's fine. I'll have Sigurd. Let's start with Ethlyn. Okay, no. Let's have Alec move over here. Ethlyn, heal up Lex. Should be good. Ethlyn up here. Yeah. Chuck a javelin. Okay, Quan. This joke's getting old, Quan. Wait. My dear, do your archer duties. You missed too? Really? I don't want to risk anything. I'll just move them north. Guess. I'll have I'll just wait. Arden should be fine. Alright, Arden. You put in some good work. It's time for you to fall back a bit. Yep. There. Let me make sure I do all of this right. Because Lex and Alec can probably do some good work. We are still pretty squishy though. I don't want to just throw Sigurd and just absorb most of this XP. That wouldn't be great. Okay. Well, dang it, I moved Arden. I should have saved. 12, 12, 12, 4, 45. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3 2-range enemies that I need to worry about still. And only one range to fret about. So I think maybe I just have Sigurd kill here. No. Where's Madeir? It might be... The play might be just have Sigurd come here. Knock out one of these fellows. Madeir runs here, takes a pot shot here, retreats. And leave everything else the same? Have Ethlyn heal someone? I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll equip Silver Sword so I can start building up kills on it. Very good. Very good. Just strength. Great. I can probably put Lex here. Finally do this conversation. We're talking about Lombard at a later date for probably obvious reasons. And Lex should be fine to tank from here. I'm pretty sure. I hope. It would be awkward if he couldn't. Actually, just to play it safe, I think I'm gonna have Ethlyn heal up Lex. Alright, hopefully this turn goes well. Certainly not how I wanted XP to be distributed, but it's how it's going. This is actually my first time that I'm doing the whole drop someone or hold the choke point at the bridge. Typically I would just keep everyone waiting around the forest and the village for terrain bonuses, but wanted to try something different, and if I handled things differently, probably would turn out better. Isn't going too well here, but that was a solid level, right? Okay, Lex should be fine. Yeah, we're good. And it gives us plenty of space to work with to fight all of these mooks, and you know, 2 of them are archers, so not much to worry about there. Save. Okay. Start. I need to. Yeah, I think I'll have Lex run over here. And then I'll use the vacant space he just left for Azelle so he can get that kill. Over here. Because yeah, this kill should get him to level 5. I definitely calculated that. Definitely didn't just run at it without thinking. Nope, couldn't be me. And it's still not a great level. Anyways, now we just have archers, so it's easy to deal with the rest of this. I'll just have Secret charge forward. You do have a hand axe, so we gotta be mindful of that. Glad I checked. I'll have Alec loop around here. I'll whack him, and then I'll whack him again. Okay, so Arden probably wants to get a kill. I just realized I left Finn back here the entire time. I'm a fool. Anyways, send Nisha over here. Okay, actual crit. That's crazy. So I guess with that, I can probably just give this kill to Arden, which will pin this guy down. Just HP defense. What Arden does best. 18. Nadir will live. I mean, it's not like Finn's all that useful when all that he's fighting are guys with axes that drop his accuracy by like 20 points. He'll have time to catch up in the arena, and in chapter 2, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh crap, I just realized I need this. Oh no. I was panicking that Azel was gonna die, but I haven't even had him heal up. He'll be fine. Yeah. I think he'll live on 1 again, but he'll be fine. You know what? I'll take that. Way to go. Way to go, Ethlyn. Right? Because 18... Yeah, he'll live on. You know, I'm not... I try to be understanding. I don't think I would trust you when I already know these guys have 18 attack, and Azel has 3 defense and was at 8 HP. I don't think that math checks out. Oh. You won't even feed Azel the XP. Oh. How could you? Anyways, I mean, Azel could have dodged. I certainly wouldn't trust that. Anyways, I'm just gonna feed this to Finn, obviously. No, I'll just give the kill to Nisha. Thank you, Nisha. Get a decent level, Nisha. Please. Okay. Probably the best level that wasn't on Sigurd today. Alright. So. Yeah, magic. Can't wait for Nisha to make great use of those wind swords. Trust. Yeah, I decided just for simplicity, because unfortunately the Great Bridge of Arden took a lot longer than I thought, because we just hit the 3-hour mark. So I'll just talk about Gerald, and we can talk about Evan's Castle whenever I start chapter 1. So Gerald, in Japanese, his name is rendered as such. Gerardo. Gerrard, which, you know, the folks behind Project Naga, they opted to render this as Gerrard. That's fine. However, based off of the research that I have seen already done by folks in like the existing research that have been done, presented by some folks in the Japanese community, and based off of what I've seen, I believe the name is intended to be Gerald. Which is in relation to a man by the name of Gerald Fitzgerald. Gerald Fitzgerald. Fun name, I know. There were a handful of Irish noblemen who carried this name, but in specifically, this is likely meant to reference Gerald Fitzgerald, the third Earl of Desmond, because there are legends about this man. If I remember correctly, the man was, of course, he was an earl, as his title suggests, but he also was a poet, a man of literature, and he just randomly disappeared one day, and no one knew what happened to him. And so he became this borderline mystical figure, with all sorts of legends written about him. And one of the most popular ones, which, if I remember correctly, is actually based off of an existing myth that got respun into a tale about Fitzgerald, is that he had he went off, hid in a lake, I think, and met a goddess by the name of Aina, I believe it's how it's pronounced. And to keep things PG, he had a unhealthy relationship. I will not elaborate on specific terminology, but it wasn't pretty. Why that's the main thing people decided to write about this guy who vanished into the ether, I don't know, but they did. But of course, this unhealthy relationship between Gerald and Aina both parallels what we see from the folks of Verdane, in their attack on Yngvi, their abduction of Edain, but also similarly parallels the unhealthy relationship that was referenced with Joe DiMaggio. So, on that ground, I decided that Gerrard is a fitting name, but Gerald would probably be more apt for this situation. Anyways, this is the part where I park scissors? Yeesh. That's how I know I've been streaming too long. Park Sigurd, wait Sigurd, and then start getting everyone prepped to go on the offensive. Which is the slow and boring part that no one likes to talk about. Oop, I just remembered I need to show off the Zell conversation. Alec, I think. Alright. Let me just see. Zell would end up taking 21 damage. He can't be more than 33. Ms. Deer. I think I'm going to just park Sigurd here, have Zell do his conversation before I forget yet again. And then I think I'm going to put Alec on the castle gate and have him tank some attacks on enemy phase. Yeah. Alec. Just wait. And then I'll have Ethlyn heal up Zell. What if it's not that Sigurd pretends to be surprised for Zell, but he's just actually completely forgot that conversation other than, ooh, shiny sword? I could kind of see it. Sigurd is kind of presented as a bit of a meathead sometimes. But he's also definitely the kind of person who would feign ignorance about something like that. Yeah, 2 damage. Good XP though. Gotta say, it's a very tempting idea to just let Alex sit here and go through another combat phase just so that he can get a free level. Yeah, I'm doing it. Solid stats, please. HP. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. Alright. I'll see about sharing XP with the rest of the gang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These levels are really nice. 2 damage with swords, not a very likely chance of getting hit, and you get like a third of the level. No paragon or nothing. Let's see. I can do math. Let's see if I can do math. I just did math. Yeah, that's not the play. Does it sell double here? 16 speed? No, that's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't think I want to stall any longer than I already have. Let's do that. Wait. I forgot to take into account the massive weight that comes with that comes with axes in this game. I mean, I certainly won't complain about my boy getting big boss EXP, even if his stats are kind of not worth the investment. I think with that though, we're all done. And we get these guys coming by, random NPCs. One of them is actually named, but his name isn't actually shared until chapter 3, I think. Chapter 2 or chapter 3. I think it's chapter 2. But Sigurd has captured Evan's castle. He is now been granted the title of Holy Knight. And we just finally finished prologue. And that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a good time. I hope y'all did too. And with that, I'll see y'all next time. I'm hoping that I can do this again next Saturday, but I certainly cannot promise anything. I'll see y'all then. Or not. Yeah. See y'all.